rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the brick. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop a chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna be?
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
Let's go now.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On third down, Purdy. Getting out to his left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long, Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Working quickly here. Third and short, here's Purdy. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. Down the left sideline he goes. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Escapes the pocket. And he gets in. The two-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Get it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Now we're on with Robinson. Gets to space right side. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They are now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot!
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. He gets a couple, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
18 Cardinal.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 6. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Samuel now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Escapes out to the left. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He breaks the tackle. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brought in by Aiyuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Purdy throwing here on 1st. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeremy Chinn has got it. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got in.
Here we go again.